There is celebration, there is of course euphoria, there is a moment of reckoning amongst the crowd as the news of Dharmendra Pradhan resigning has just reached Jantar Mantar. The moment when the news broke, the announcement from the stage had been कि आप हिंदू मुसलमान की राजनीति फिर से करोगे कि ऐसे राजनीति में फिर से फंसोगे. And the crowd had cheered, no, never. Has India really woken up? Only time would say. But this moment has told the story that would stay scripted for the history and in history. आप कहाँ से हैं?
I'm from Manipur.
What's your name?
My name is Aling Haukip.
Okay, sorry, what's your name?
Aling. You
Aling.
can call me Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
There had been violence happening in Manipur.
Yes.
The government had stayed quiet for very long.
Till now.
Till now.
the government is quiet.
Okay. Do you think this protest will be a lesson for one and all?
Actually, ये protest के बाद जो धर्मेंद्र प्रधान वो अंगूठा छाप ने अंगूठा दे दिया. धर्मेंद्र प्रधान ने रिजिग्नेशन दे दिया. अभी सुना तो थोड़ा उम्मीद की किरण जाग गया है दिल में. But अभी we are not 100% sure that Modi ji will give justice to the Manipur people. क्योंकि मणिपुर तो इंडिया का ही नहीं है ना उसके हिसाब से तो.
ऐसे मत बोलिए. ऐसे मत बोलिए.
ना he thinks that Manipur is not a part of. अभी since 2023 लड़ाई चल रहा है. आप भी जाके आया है वहाँ पे. The situation is very bad and it's out of control. People are thirst for each other blood. तो you know that. You have seen it. So मोदी जी ने आज तक मणिपुर के बारे में कुछ बोला ही नहीं. तो मणिपुर he thinks that Manipur is not a part of India.
For how long have you been here at the protest site?
I have been since 2 days. This is the second time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you think this protest has shown a way to the country?
Maybe. Might be only. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
This protest has sought accountability. That
accountability to the people, accountability to the student only, not the people of Manipur. So where is our justice and where is our accountability? हमारा accountability कहाँ है? हमें न्याय दिया अभी तक भी. हमारा बहनों को मोदी जी तो बोलते रहते हैं कि बेटी पढ़ाओ बेटी बचाओ. मणिपुर का 2 लड़की को पैराडेड नेकेड करके लेके गया है. आज तक उसने कंडेमिनेशन तक भी उसने नहीं किया. और उस दिन यहाँ पे पुलिस लोग लड़की लोग के ऊपर भी लाठी चार्ज कर रहा है. मैंने तो सुना था कुछ पुलिस ऑफिसर ने एक लड़की के ऊपर भी थप्पड़ झाड़ दिया है. एंड इट्स ऑल ओवर द न्यूज. सो बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ जो मुंह से बोलते हैं वो काम करके भी दिखाओ. एंड अराउंड अभी आज एक्चुअली दिस प्रोटेस्ट इज फॉर द एजुकेशन. ये एजुकेशन का है. बट यहाँ मणिपुर में अराउंड 14,000 student has been displaced. 14,000 student has been displaced. एक second, just a second. मैं interview दे रही हूँ, just a second. 14,000 student has been displaced. और वो लोग around 96 school has been burned down. So अभी कहाँ पढ़ाई करेगा? And they are taking help from the different state. हम लोग को education के लिए help दे रहा है. Is this not a shameful for Modi government? Is this not a shameful for him? एक स्टेट का बच्चा दूसरा स्टेट पे जाके सीख हेल्प ले रहा है. उसको शर्म नहीं आता है अभी तक भी. उसका आंखें नहीं खोला है. उसको तो मेलोडी के साथ मेलोडी टॉफी खाने में टाइम है. बट मणिपुर में आने के लिए मणिपुर का जनता मणिपुर का जो लोग है वो लोग का दर्द सुनने के लिए उसके पास टाइम नहीं है. क्या हम लोग मणिपुर का लोग का वोट काउंट नहीं होता है? मणिपुर का लोग हम लोग टैक्स नहीं देता है. आज तक अभी न्याय क्यों नहीं है? There is not even a single justice till now since 2023 May 3.
I have seen many people who have come here from Manipur and they are saying while the student protest is equally important and the demands of students are legitimate, similarly, I mean, many people have also complained that the larger India has not really cared for Manipur. I would disagree. Here at the protest site, I have come across several posters. They also read support for Manipur. Indians have stood by Manipur, while the government of the day probably has chosen silence. But Indians have always spoken out. Indians have spoken out here at Jantar Mantar too. And When I say Indians, the crowd also has people from Manipur. Even as sister says, the government has shown apathy so much that they have started feeling if they are part of India or not. And every time they ask me that heartbreaking question, I say, yes, you are. You very much are. And if government alone can represent India, then please take taxes from government alone. If every Indian pay taxes to make the country run, then we are equally the same India that is being governed by a government. And this India in me is saying that you are India, Manipur is India, India is
So
Manipur.
if Manipur is a part of India, why till now there is no accountability? There is no justice. Moreover, there are three communities in Manipur. The majority three communities. One is the Meitei, the Nagas and the Kuki. Nagas and Meitei can access to the valley area और वैली एरिया पे जितना भी सुख सुविधा है, जैसे आपका हो गया स्कूल हो गया, यूनिवर्सिटी हो गया, हॉस्पिटल हो गया, गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल, नागास एंड मेइटेस कैन एक्सेस टू दैट, बट नॉट अस. अगर हम लोग छोटा सा भी बीमार होगा ना, वी टेक मेडिकल सीक फ्रॉम गुवाहाटी और दिल्ली आ जाता है. Why हम लोग के लिए क्यों वो वैली एरिया बंद है?
I mean, people are actually now seeking attention of the government again.
More than 100 pregnant women has lost their life due to lack of medical
I mean,
attention.
I totally, as I stand next to this sister in this crowd also, they recognized us and we recognize them. We have extensively covered Manipur and I can agree to every word they're saying. When you meet these people outside Manipur, a state which is so badly divided, they don't ask for themselves. No matter how deep-rooted is within communities, but they pray for the state that is Manipur, and they're seeking attention and they're saying, let Manipur now heal. Let this Gen Z, people who have shown the way to the country and also had made the government understand the meaning of accountability, next time realize the importance of peace in Manipur, no matter what they say or what they do. If peace is there, it has to be seen. And if peace is there enough, then Manipur has to be one.
And moreover, if you want to travel, अगर हम लोग example दिल्ली आने के लिए तक भी हम लोग more than लमका से लेके चुरचानपुर से लेके इम्फाल तक it takes only 1.5 hour or 2 hours. But अभी लड़ाई की वजह से we are the only community that can't access the airport. So हम लोग all the way पहाड़ काट के खुद से पहाड़ बना के रास्ता बना के more than 10 to 12 hours travel करके कोई दिमापुर से आएगा और कोई मिजोरम से आएगा. Isn't that painful for our community? हम लोग का community के लिए painful नहीं है वो.
It is painful for all of us, and I would ask you to have faith. I've been to Manipur so many times, and I will keep reporting from Manipur till the story of peace is finally there. Okay. You know me? You know me?
Yes.
With Jantar Mantar at the backdrop, and I'm running short of breath because of the tear gas shells we have just kind of inhaled. But I have done much more while covering Manipur, and here at the backdrop, with the backdrop as Jantar Mantar, I see all these people with Save Manipur as posters. While this protest, this Andolan of Gen Z had caught the imagination of the entire nation, a protest which had been happening for the past 1 month and more, for the same generation, for the same nation. They are here reminding that one state part of India, that is Manipur, had been burning for the past 3 years and more. So if this is what has caught the attention of the entire nation, let that be in the backdrop, they be at the forefront, and let they now get the attention of the nation. All these people are holding posters, Save Manipur, Restore Peace, Save Manipur, Stop the Violence, Save our people, Save our future generation, because Gen Z is also there in Manipur, the future generation is also there in Manipur.
See, people are come here to protest against the failures of the education here. But for the past 3 years, it's going to be 4 years now. Manipur has been burning, and students over there, they are completely not able to go to school. Children are dying. 5 months old infants are killing, and our whole future generation is under doom. See, the whole education system, the whole system is failing in Manipur. So we need to save our generation. We are the generation. Our kids, our sister, our brothers are the generations. If you're killing us today, then who will stand for Manipur? Who will live in Manipur? So we want people to fight for the justice for the Manipur, to stand together for Manipur, because the government has been ignoring us. They're very arrogant. I'm telling this, they're very arrogant. Our PM has been silent for more than 3 years now. He's not taking any action. More than 70,000 military, paramilitary forces, central forces are there, but the violence is not stopping. We want to ask why they're not able to stop the violence.
I mean, it is very, very important to understand the parliament was literally turned into a fortress because that belongs to the people who represent the people, right? So that is the temple of democracy where people's representatives go. It is more like the house that belongs to the people's representative. When people wanted to march that side, they were stopped. And that parliament was fortified. We respect that. Parliament is home to our parliamentarians. But can the same parliament respect the fact that in Manipur, over 70,000 people are displaced, who have lost their homes, who do not have anything to call their home, forget getting back to their land or getting back to their homes. If the home of our parliamentarians are so dear, can the Parliament of India, can India now realize how much it pains for them who have lost their homes, the very place that was their identity? And thus, when the painful voices come here at Jantar Mantar, while the celebration has started, they're saying let the pain be also heard with the celebration. And it is not instigation. It is just a humble reminder to the same country that now look at Manipur. It is not instigation. It is just a reminder that make accountability your habit. Make accountability your habit and be accountable towards Manipur. So, Save Manipur as a voice had been emanating from all across the country. And people of India, they have spoken out time and again. But it's been over 3 years.
Yeah, it's been more than 3 years. The Manipur is burning. And now we want to remove the SHU. That's a SHU agreement that's done by the Kuki, Joe Militant and the India government. We want to revoke the SHU. And we want the IDP, that internet displaced person, those that don't have their house, they live in a shelter house in Manipur, they want to safely return in their homeland, their state.
Right.
Inside the state. We want to safely return to their own.
You want peace to return?
Yes,
Yes,
I want
yes,
peace to return, and I want to give. I want to say more supplement on why we want to remove Abograd SHU. See, the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court has ruled out in Chhattisgarh that if the government has to control the armed growth, then it is that moral duty of the government to, to unarm the armed growth. Right? It is not supposed to, like, people should not be holding arms and fight among themselves.
Absolutely.
It is the moral duty of the government to protect the citizens of Manipur, to protect the citizens of India under the Constitution of India.
You think the communities in Manipur, they want to live together?
Yes,
they want to live
absolutely. We have been coexisting for centuries. For centuries, we have been coexisting. We have been living together. So why would we do not want to live together? See, what we want is only peace. The peace we have been longing for more than 3 years.
Okay, you all are students.
People are surviving with just 84 rupees in a day.
Yes.
So you can imagine that. What are they going to do with that? There are lots of kids who are going to the school. How are the people in this 21st century? How people are going to survive with just 84 rupees a day?
And of course, there are several ways of instilling confidence. The Prime Minister probably has gone there only once, and there they have spoken about business. The Prime Minister spoke about business.
Development.
and development. But then let's
So when the people doesn't have any home, what is that we are going to do with the development of the state?
Develop-
First home, second development.
and there is also a lot of talks about divide between communities. But trust you me, when I meet people, I've never questioned as which community they belong to, because they have always told me unequivocally that they want to live together. They have been neighbors coexisting.
We have 36 communities in Manipur.
Yes.
For very long we live together.
So, if a state which has more than 30 communities living together, 36 communities, what went wrong that it is divided and the divide cannot be healed? So Manipur had been asking for a medicine to heal, and that medicine can only come with love and affection. That medicine can only be kind of injected with the removal of arms, and arms have to go. Whoever is holding it, doesn't really matter, arms have to go. The arms have found the weight in the hands of civilians, and the arms have to go. Doesn't matter who they are holding, and it pains us to believe and see that they who are holding the arms are young people, the future of the country, the Gen Z. उस arms को हटाओ जी, बहुत हो गया.
Yes.
And that's exactly what people out here had been saying.
I just want to ask you one question. Where you belongs to? You UP or where is you belong?
I come from West Bengal. I come from West Bengal.
We also belong to India.
You're from
We are
West
Indian.
Bengal, right?
Yes.
We are a citizen of
If
India.
this current thing is happening in the West Bengal, let's assume if the Bengal government will continue like this, as it is happening in Manipur. In Manipur is the only fast states that the divide and rule bunkers are making on right there. This is the first one. This is simply what I have to say. This is India government is running a deep state, right? This is called a deep state, right? What else? Nothing. If India government wanted, it can be stopped in the few minutes, few weeks, few days, right? It's pretty simple, right? It's not making. India government doesn't want to bring the peace in Manipur, right? It's been already 3 years, right? You already know it. If the Gujarat में जो दंगा हुआ था, it been stopped in एक हफ्ते के अंदर में खत्म कर दिया उसको, शांति लाया. मणिपुर के कंपैरिजन में as it is, मणिपुर बहुत छोटा है. खत्म क्यों नहीं किया मणिपुर पे? मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है. तो सिंपल सा फंडा, सिंपल सा रूल है. India government is just playing this dirty game, nothing else, right?
You know, we have always been the voice of the people. People who have always been sidelined. People whose voices have been butchered. People whose voices have been ignored by mainstream media. And in a way, we are born with that motto. We are born with that motto that we will be hearing the voices of the people. Today is July 25th. As we file this report, today is July 25th. No matter when we publish it, please remember, we will publish it because voices of Manipur will be heard, will be told over and over again, because every voice has a lot of pain in it, and that pain can never be subdued, suppressed, or forgotten under any sense of euphoria. Yes, Dharmendra Pradhan has resigned, but let's not forget, Manipur is yet to be healed, and that is the need of the hour, has been the need of the hour for very long. Nobody is instigating. We are simply reminding, very humbly, those who are in power, if you have chosen to be accountable once, be accountable again. Do what is needed for Manipur. Let Manipur heal. Let Manipur heal.
Justice!
Let Manipur heal. The video journalist Anish Shatra here in New Delhi. This is Tamal Shah for News the Truth, NTT.